Why are we broke? Why are so many smart, talented Nigerians waking up every day with empty pockets and heavy heart? See, it's not just about the economy and it's not just about the government. It goes deeper, way, way deeper. And today we are going to talk about it, the real reason why we are broke and how you can start changing that today. Stick with me to the end and this might just flip something in your mind that changes your entire reality. Let's start with this. What is money? Most of us think money is that thing we don't have enough of. But truth is, money is more than just papers or digits in your bank account. Money is trust. Money is belief. Money actually isn't even real. Say for example, you go into a restaurant and you want to get a plate of rice. The woman gives you a plate of rice and you give her 1,000 naira. She accepts this 1,000 naira and gives you a plate of rice. Why? Because she believes that 1,000 naira note has a value. So you see that money is mostly about belief and value exchange. But isn't it crazy that if money is mostly about belief and value exchange, that most of us don't actually believe we have enough of it? Being broke isn't just a bank issue, it's a mind issue. We've been told to play it safe, to hustle for 30k a month and just thank God for the opportunity. But truth is, until you actually believe that you can make money, you will never attract it. Money responds to energy. That's why a lot of people up there actually have endless money flowing to them, because they are in that energetical level which attracts money. I said it earlier, money isn't real. Reality itself is like a dual mirror. You see what you are, not what you want. If you walk around believing you are poor, useless, cursed, guess what? Life will hand you more ways to remain poor, useless, and cursed. There's a verse in the Bible that hit me hard. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. This isn't just scripture, it's actual neuroscience. It's saying, as you think, so are you. So if you walk around believing you are poor, useless, and broke, life will make you poor, useless, and broke. But flip it. Once you change that script from I am useless, I am poor, I am stupid. Once you change, not what you are thinking you are. If deep down you change your belief, change your mind, and say, okay, from today onwards, I have chosen to see myself not as a poor person. I've chosen to see myself not as a bad person. I've chosen to see myself not as a cursed, useless person. Then definitely life is going to hand that to you. In the scripture, God said, ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find, knock and the door shall be opened unto you. This isn't just scripture. This isn't just some spiritual talk. It's actual factual science. It's actual factual words that have been backed up by science. Alright, now let's get to some practical tips. You're watching this, maybe you're down to your last 2k, or probably you just want some info on how you could kind of like up your game in this money matter. So I'm going to give you some of the steps I took that kind of like pivoted me from where I currently was, even though it's not a significant success in my view, but it was something worth it. So the first was signal groups. I registered for a signal group this was about 6 or 7 months ago, where I was able to turn $200 to $1,000. And the crazy story about that was that $200 I invested was actually my school fees. My dad paid for my school fees about some time ago, and in my mind I was like, okay, I need to risk this. I need to see the possibility of things happening. And eventually I invested in a signal group and I was able to raise that $200 to $1,000. But unfortunately, as a young man, I made very, very unwise decisions with the money and actually lost it all. So I'm not saying you should be stupid about this. I'm not saying you should not think about this. Be smart. Be very, very tenacious about this. There are actual smart groups out there. Be strategic about this. Check for signal groups, not the ones that are from fake traders or from fake online people, online gurus. Check out real traders. There are real people out there. I won't recommend any because this is not financial advice, it's just my opinion. So check that out. The second was weekly investments. Bad as a bad, it was a habit I picked up about 1 year ago. Not just myself, I and my brothers. We invest at least 1,000 naira in this app called Bamboo weekly. So what we usually do is that we buy T-bills. T-bills are called treasury bills. If you're Nigerian watching this, treasury bills are some sort of ownership in the government in Nigeria. If you buy a treasury, you can invest in treasury bills with as low as 10k and get about a 20% increment in a 20% returns on your investment after 365 days. So what we usually do back then till now, till this day, is that bad as a bad, at least every week we invest 1,000 naira weekly. So note that, invest at least, even if you can't buy T-bills or can't buy anything, put aside money you're going to invest, at least 1,000 weekly. The third option, the third thing I'd like to tell you is run everywhere. See, I'm a fitness guy. I've been doing fitness since probably half of my life now. That's probably close to the last 12 to 15 years I've been in the fitness industry. And I'll tell you, one of the most effective ways to boost up your health is if your cardiovascular system is strong and strong enough. By cardiovascular, I mean the things that kind of like assist you when you're jogging, when you're running, when you're doing upbeat things, you understand? So things like running, when you're running, you're trying to kind of like run. It boosts your cardiovascular system. So by running everywhere, by not taking transport, probably let's say you're going from here to Ikeja, you run from halfway the journey, you're building up your cardiovascular system, and the transport which you have spent on that journey, you could save it up. That 500, that 1k, that 3k in a week is going to compound. That's money for that already, that's money for investment already, and that's money for you could set aside to just keep in your account. That's two. And the last one is to play the time game. See, you can't, as Warren Buffett said, you can't get 9 women, you can't get 9 babies by getting 9. You can't make a baby in 1 month by getting 9 women pregnant. It's a time game. This game, I haven't even completely won it. I'm not even close to where I want to be, but at least I'm in a significant place that I know that I'm more than most people. So for now, what I'm trying to tell you is that you should understand that it's a time game. It's a step-by-step, stage-by-stage thing. You take it from one step to another step to another step. Slowly but surely, you will win. Cheers. Please subscribe and stay tuned to the channel.